Hello everyone. Welcome to Astro Reader PH and thanks for dropping by for some astrology. It looks like the skies will begin to clear up this week after the rainy days of the last few weeks. This week is all about love and money. It's about deepening existing relationships and friendships. It's about seeing the real value in what we have without being dazzled by fake, shallow connections. It's also about restoring our finances and economy, reopening businesses, and finding brilliant solutions to financial problems. Enjoyment and romance will be a priority this week, and we will set aside everything else to follow our hearts. Happy Valentine's Day! Speaking of Valentine's Day, don't you think it's so strange that they assigned this day in the middle of February, Aquarius season? And Aquarius is related to friendship energy, not romance. It's a sign of Leo that's connected to romance. Aquarius is also an analytical, cerebral energy, unlike Leo, which is more passionate. So February is actually a pretty bad time to schedule Valentine's Day. Sometime in August, within Leo season, is probably a much better fit. So it's almost like a practical joke, like we're being set up to fail. So if you have a bad track record when it comes to Valentine's Days, don't kick yourself too hard because it's a social timing issue. I suppose that's just one of the many reasons our society may need to learn more about astrology. Something strange going on about Venus and Mars is that they appear to be stuck together right now. Venus is currently conjoined with Mars and will remain so for a little less than 2 months. It's like they're married or something. So what this shows us is that sparks may fly when it comes to romantic relationships while this happens. This can be a really fruitful, fulfilling time when it comes to relationships. So in relation to what I mentioned earlier, at least this Valentine's Day could be a little better than others. But hold on to your dating app, because this connection is unlikely to favor short-term or whirlwind flings. This conjunction doesn't exactly happen in the most passionate and romantic signs, because Venus conjunct Mars will only occur in Capricorn and Aquarius. What this means is that love relationships that are Saturnian in nature will benefit more from this combination. That means long-term connections rooted in either duty, Capricorn, or friendship, Aquarius. So if the love has somehow fizzled out in your long-term relationship of late, then Venus conjunct Mars will give you a chance to reawaken that spark over the next 2 months. With the blessing of Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn and Aquarius, there's a chance to unlock real, deep, and strong connection. The more time and effort you put into it, the more rewards Saturn will give. There's also an element of karma here, so we could get what we deserve when it comes to love. But if all else fails and you still feel the blues while alone, then spend some time with your parents or coworkers or your friends and networks. Another positive development is that Mercury is back in Aquarius starting February 15 until March 10. As I've previously mentioned, Mercury in Aquarius is one of my most sought-after transits. It's usually a time when we are most brilliant. We are more likely to think out of the box, to have a scientific and logical approach when it comes to problems. Intuition is high. We are at peak brain power now. This is also an excellent time for collaborations and group projects. It's a period when people are more likely to cooperate and work is more easily done. Mercury rules errands, logistics, thinking, communications, transportation, business, documents, and other mental activities. So since Mercury is strong now, this is a great time to wrap up activities in those areas and other mental tasks. Finally, no week is perfect without its hurdles. So one challenge we have around Hump Day is a fixed Grand Cross around February 16. It also involves a full moon in Leo. Basically, the full moon in Leo forms a Grand Cross with a nodal axis, triggering all 4 fixed signs: Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. So if you have significant placements in those signs, February 16 is probably going to be memorable for you. What this combination likely brings to the table is that we will likely feel a deep urge to enjoy, have fun, party, or go on a date or pleasure trip. But some economic or financial issues could get in the way. Maybe we're a bit broke, or our date is, or our favorite restaurants are closed, or maybe they're low on inventory. Or perhaps we're dealing with some work relating to budget or inventory, which tries to get in the way of our enjoyment. Either way, the full moon will dominate here, so our urge to enjoy will dominate, and we'll make sure we'll have a good time no matter what. So follow your heart this week and do what needs to be done to enjoy. Go on a date, on a trip, or a lovely night out with friends, or do things you enjoy, like your hobbies or favorite games, and the full moon in Leo will stand its ground for you. And that's it. Thanks for watching the Astrology of the week of February 14 to 20 for all signs. Please like and subscribe. Thanks. Goodbye.